How's it going, everybody? We are back with another episode of the black and white, well, I say black and white, with the black randomized Nuzlocke. Last episode was a little bit of a doozy. I know I talked way too much, way too fast. Also had a little bit of a layout issue with my face cam, but that should be fixed now. That was just an issue with how I had it set up in OBS. But all is in the past, all is good. Let's start this off with a quick team recap, and I also got my controller figured out, so you no longer have to hear my little keyboard sounds. So we only got 2 people. However, I think I am almost 100% sure that I missed my encounter on this route, which is crazy. I can't believe I did that. First up, we have our starter, Golem, the Clay Doll at level 11 with the Flame Body ability, which is actually really good. I forgot that I had this. I haven't played in a couple days. I've been busy moving stuff into my new apartment. We've got Teleport, Rock Tomb, Confusion, and Rapid Spin with a neutral ability, or with a neutral nature, excuse me. Next up on the team, we have Haunts at level 14 with the moves Aqua Jet, Leer, Double Kick, and Bubble Beam. With the Poison Heal ability, also a pretty damn good ability if I do say so myself. Now, I am pretty sure that this is the same route, right? Okay, so we're actually going to get our encounter in the Dark Grass because it has the potential for a double battle, and these will also be higher level. Yeah, I was editing the video and I realized I don't think I ever encountered a Pokemon on this route that we're on right now, which is really surprising. I don't know how I just completely forgot to do that. But so we're gonna start off this episode with an encounter right away because we want as many good team members as possible. So let's see if we can get this item before we encounter Pokemon. Hell yeah, we got a Prism Scale, which is not really going to be that useful. I'm pretty sure that just evolves Milotic in this game, right? I'm not 100% sure on that. Ooh, okay, so I've never had a Heracross on my team, but I know the Heracross is really good, I think. I know it learns some good rock type, or fighting type moves. I think it can probably live a Rock Tomb. Yeah, you got that, you got that. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing good today. Like I said, I have been busy moving stuff down for the past few days. I am moving into my girlfriend, if you missed the last episode. Talked a little bit last. However, moving is kind of going slow, right? I still have work up here, where I am right now. Ooh, the Flame Body comes in, that is good. But yeah, I am moving stuff down slowly but surely, and I'm having fun with it. I like reorganizing and setting up a new room or a new setup. What I'm really excited for is getting down my desk and my PC, getting my setup all nice. I really want to have it looking good for the camera, for you guys, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys will too. I will also say, my brain is a little bit sleepy today. I did not sleep last night. I ended up staying a little late at my girlfriend's house, just setting stuff up, and I got back to my apartment here a little later, and I just kind of decided to not sleep, which is fine and all. You know, I spent some time during the night playing some video games, looking at some videos. However, also we got the Heracross, hell yeah. The bad part about that is, though, I am sleep deprived. I did take a little bit of a nap. Well, okay, so first of all, I had to go to work. I work from 5 a.m. to about noon, and so I definitely got a little wiped out. I came home, took a little nap for like 2 or 3 hours, and now I am ready to record, crush this competition. We are gonna name you, let's just name you Stag. I think Stag is a pretty, or we can name you like Herc. I don't know why, but Herc kind of makes me laugh a little bit. I'm gonna name this guy Herc. He's on the Herc, you know? On the Hercasset. Yep, alright, we are naming it that. Alright. Bro is on the the Herc. Fuck, I already messed it up. Alright. Well, you know, it's the thought that counts. Oh, now we get a double battle. Alright, what else could we have gotten? Another Heracross and a Graveler. Now, interesting thing, Pokemon who evolve through trade will actually evolve through level up in this. I have it set up so that they will not have an issue with that. I think most Trademons will evolve around like level 38, I want to say. So it is possible to get Pokemon like Golem and Gengar, Machamp, that type of thing. So it is not hopeless to just have like a middle stage Pokemon for the rest of the time. You will be getting a evolution, which is really, really nice. I really like how that is an option in the randomizer, because for me, as a kid, I actually had two DSs. I had a 3DS and a 2DS. I think I actually talked about that last time. But if I ever needed to trade a Pokemon for an evolution, I could always trade it with myself. But then with games like the Switch and stuff, I can't do that, which is kind of sad. My girlfriend also recently played through Brilliant Diamond, which she had a Graveler at some point, and she had a Machoke. The Graveler didn't stay on her team, but the Machoke did, and I felt bad because she couldn't evolve it into Machamp. Something I kind of wish they would implement into the games is items like link cords. There's the Sleep app for Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Sleep, and instead of, there's no trading in the game, so to replace that, Pokemon who evolve through trade, you use an item called a link cable on them, and they evolve. And I feel like that would be really fun, or like convenient to add, because obviously they want to, they want to bring in people like to play together and to trade, find different ways to evolve Pokemon, but I think for people like me, as sad as it sounds, who I literally have no other friends who have a Switch, and I would really like to have Pokemon like that sometimes, right? Like I would love a Golem or something, right? I think it would be really nice to have an alternative to be able to have Trademons. Something I always wanted as a kid, but never. I don't think I ever did this actually in this game. I love a Selgor and oh shoot, what's the other one? It's a Selgor, so Carablast and Shelmet evolve into a Selgor and Escavalier. There we go, Escavalier. Amazing name, by the way. Escargot mixed with Cavalier? I don't know. But I love those Pokemon, but I don't think I've actually ever had one in like a vanilla version of the game, because they require you to trade with the other, like either Carablast or Shelmet. Shelmet is a Pokemon that I love. I've loved for a while. I actually contemplated making that like my my icon for this channel. I once found a picture of like Shelmet out of the shell. I thought that was really funny. And to be honest, I'm still kind of contemplating putting Shelmet as my like little icon. Because I'm not gonna lie, something that I've kind of wondered about recently is, even though I do love Wooper and I love Quagsire, I have a very hard time deciding who my favorite Pokemon is, and I feel like I don't know. I don't have a very good view of that, right? Some of my favorites are, Wooper, Quagsire, we got Turtwig, we got, I love Appleton, which some people don't like it. I love Appleton, I love Applin. That whole line is really, really cool. I didn't end up buying the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but I really wanted a Hydrapple, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was so cool. I loved that. I loved that design. But alas, I didn't want to spend the $40. Scarlet and Violet were okay games. I played through them. I had fun with them. And then I've tried. I have started like another save file, but then I never really got super far into it. I don't know, man. Scarlet and Violet seem. I think Pokemon they're trying to kind of find their like sweet spot, right? Between what's a good amount of open world and what's not. And in my opinion, oh my goodness, excuse me. In my opinion, they have not hit that quite yet. I think somewhere in between Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus is what they should go for. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I almost prefer like how Sword and Shield did it, right? How it's still roots, but then there are some larger areas. I think that was kind of fun. I did like that. Maybe, you know, make the areas a little bit more interesting or a little bit more varied. But I don't know. I didn't love Scarlet and Violet's environments for the most part, and I think this was a common thing that people had to say about it. They all just seemed fairly stale to me for some reason. Even though there were like different environments, I didn't feel particularly interested in like exploring a lot of different parts of the map, right? There wasn't very many like hidden caves or secrets. I think it would be really cool if you go off and explore and you can find a couple different caves or maybe like a little forest, and you can occasionally, but it's never, in my experience with Scarlet and Violet, there wasn't enough to try to find that made me feel like, oh hey, she gave me Great Balls, that's nice. Thank you, random person. But yeah, I feel like there wasn't enough going on in the actual map to make me want to explore other than just to catch a lot of the different Pokemon, right? Because, like, I would explore, if there was any specific Pokemon I wanted to catch, and I had to go to a certain area, then I would look for it. But other than that, I know I didn't explore a lot of the areas, and a lot of the areas just weren't very fun. And like, I think another part of it is, part of me didn't really like Scarlet and Violet because of how they treat the legendary Pokemon in that game. In my opinion, so in Scarlet and Violet, I guess spoiler alert, but this happens like 2 minutes into the game, so I don't think it really matters. You immediately meet the box legendary, and they basically act as the ride Pokemon. They both act as HMs and as like a quicker way to get around. And like, my issue with that is, I don't know, I love there being like a little bit of mystery behind the legendary Pokemon, right? They're like supposed to be mythological beings, right? Whether they're like a god or just an extremely powerful Pokemon or something like that. And Koraidon and Miraidon immediately being just shoved right at us took away a lot of the mystery, especially because they were portrayed as like these weak Pokemon that were just, you know, like we had to gain their strength back, right? I just didn't really enjoy it. I didn't like it very much, and I think it would have worked better if they just, you know, I don't know. I would have liked to see more mystery in the whole, in that whole deal. Just because, again, they didn't feel like legendary Pokemon. Right until the end, where we were fighting off, like, the strong one or something like that. I didn't have as much fun with it. And I didn't feel like the sense of wonder that you get when you, like, finally see Zekrom for the first time. Or you enter the cave and see Groudon. Something like that, right? Those are just like levels of magnitude above the newer legendaries for me. And that also kind of goes for the legendaries in Sword and Shield as well. But anyways, we are going to get our... Actually, no. I'm going to... So, okay. So, we've got Verbank Complex. Some people treat this as two different encounters because I think... No, okay, it doesn't. Okay, well, we're gonna fight this guy first. Let me keep on rambling. But yeah, I think that's kind of an issue I have with the newer Pokemon games, is that how the story is portrayed, as well as how... oh, did I heal my Pokemon? Okay, I did. How the story is portrayed, and specifically how the legendaries or the conflicts are showed, aren't as effective in hooking me, right? Pokemon like, or games like, I think Hoenn does an amazing job at this with, No way! Oh my god! Oh, that crit fucking mattered. Oh no. Oh my god, we already lost our starter. God. Alright, fucking one for the... Oh my god. Okay, is Uproar the one that... Oh my god. Is this thing gonna wipe my team? Holy fuck. I'm just gonna try to... I'm gonna have to probably sack off. Okay. I need to keep Keldeo alive. Oh my god. I was actually really excited to keep Baltoy on... Or, not Baltoy. Claydol... No, oh my god. Okay, fucking whatever. I was excited to have him on my team. Ugh. That's so sad. God damn. Fucking Xploud. Oh my lord. Alright, well I guess we're rocking with Haunts and Stag, or whatever the fuck I named this. Herc. Jeez, that's such a stupid joke. Oh my god. I'm off the Herc, dude. What? I learned Aerial Ace? Now? Okay. I will gladly take Aerial Ace. Thank you very much. Okay. So this is a little worrying. Because now we are going to be going into the gym with 3 Pokemon. Oh my god, I thought she gave me an item. I thought she gave me an item. Oh, we are not doing good today. Okay. Okay. I need to keep track of okay. It's about 40. Sorry, I'm trying to do like the math in my head to see how long I should keep this going for. Also, if this thing has a flying type move, okay, I think we're probably gonna be fine. But a Ho-Oh is scary. Oh shit. Okay, well, I don't think this Ho-Oh can really do much to us. I am sure going to hope so. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. That sucks, man. Also, why it's really bothering me that I can't think of what Baltoy... What's the name of... Is it Baltoy and Claydol? I think it is Claydol, right? Man, this is so sad. Oh, we already lost our starter. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. That was a blunder on my part. My bad. Wow. Yeah, I'll help you out. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I honestly, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I can't believe I'm that stupid. I think that was just a stupid mistake. Damn. Baltoy died for nothing. Oh my god, and I still won't get his name right. He's not gonna, he's like rolling in his grave. He's literally just a pile of rocks, and he's rolling in his grave right now. I feel so bad. Okay, so, again, if you are new to Pokemon Nuzlocke, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. This motherfucker is very, in that sense of the thing. We're gonna get this box. We're going to name it Death Box. I am honestly really disappointed that we are already having to put our starter in here. This is sad. This is sad. Oh, poor guy. Oh my god. You guys ready to see a very... I'm sorry, I just saw Heracross's ability, and... Are you kidding me? Heracross. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well, we've got a minus Heracross on our team, which is fine, I guess. But, yeah, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that, not one bit. Okay, we gotta go to the Dark Grass in here. Hopefully get a double battle so we can choose between 2 different Pokemons. I'm really hoping for something good, because obviously Keldeo is good, Keldeo is power, and Keldeo is going to carry us in this challenge for a good bit of time. However, I am really, I can't believe I did that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of out of... Okay, yes, we got a double battle. Okay. Okay. So... Wow, okay, so that is a potential Tyranitar, which is going to be really, really good if we can catch this thing. And unfortunately, now we don't have Flame Body, so we can't really get this thing with a... So Mischievous evolves with a Dusk Stone, I want to say. I'm not going to go for... I'm not going to go for that. I'm not going to go for the Mischievous. I feel like Pupitar is going to be a better choice. Even though it will evolve at, like, level 55 or something. What level does Pupitar... Wow. Okay, wow, okay. I want to say Pupitar evolves somewhere in, like, the late 40s or somewhere in the 50s. So we're not going to have a Tyranitar until very, very, very late game. However, we will have a Tyranitar unless I kill this thing, which is, I could see that happening, because I just lost my Claydol to a wild Exploud, or was it a Trainer's? I don't know, man. I'm in the grieving process. I'm not doing well. I need a card. I need I need a sweet treat. I need something to get my mood back up, because I am, no, do not hit that thing with a fucking water type move. Okay. We just gotta lower this thing down very slowly, because I really want this Pupitar. The sad thing is, this thing is not going to be very good until it evolves. I don't think I really even need to look at Pupitar's stats to determine that. This thing is... I'm not gonna lie, part of me is tempted to just box this thing until I can train it up to Tyranitar level, because it's not gonna... I can't imagine a Pupitar is gonna be a very good asset to the team, you know? Should I risk hitting this thing one more time? No, I'm just gonna start throwing balls. I'm just gonna hope that I can catch it. But yeah, I mean, I have to train this thing up, what, 40 levels for it to evolve into Tyranitar, and I can't see it, also I'm gonna use some speed up here to get through. I did rebind that speed up. Fuck yeah, okay, hell yeah, second ball, wow, okay. I don't know what Pupitar's catch rate is like, but wow, that was actually kind of quick. Okay, we got this Pupa flies around wildly by venting with great force the gas pressurized inside its body, okay. Let's name this thing something powerful. I am actually going to name, you know what, I don't think we have any comments on the last video, I gotta say. Wait, no, actually, here, let me actually pull up the new Instagram account, because, if you guys have been following along, I have made an Instagram account, mostly for just, like, Pokemon memes and whatever I want to put on there. But let's pull up any comments we've got. What was the last comment we had on there? We got Deerhound commented, with, oh, actually, no, let's go D9An, who just said go to game in response to a Unova related post. So let's call this thing D9. Alright. We're gonna name this guy D9. Thank you for leaving a comment. Let's go straight to that. Okay, D9. D9. Alright. So, like I said, we're gonna have a Pupitar for a while, and I can look at this thing's stats, but something tells me it's not gonna be good until it evolves. Oh my god, I just realized my nature on Keldeo is really not good. But oh well, okay. So, ooh, battle armor, that's actually so good. Okay. So it's actually, its stats are like on par with Heracross's, if not better. So this thing is not horrible to use right now, actually. I am kind of surprised. I was kind of imagining this would be kind of shitty, but it looks like we might actually be able to use this thing. Although, you know, we will see. We'll see. Let's try to get out of this grass. Oh shit. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we've still got like 10 minutes left in the episode. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna fight some trainers in here. We probably will not fight the gym leader today. I'm gonna be honest. You know, let's just run. Let's actually, I kind of want to train up Pupitar, to be honest. That ability is not bad at all. Battle armor is actually quite good. I'm a big fan of that. That is good luck, especially, I mean, okay, so the sad thing is that Pokemon will lose their randomized ability upon evolution, so we will not be getting that battle armor when he evolves into a Tyranitar. However, I think that is kind of a small price to pay for a beast like him. Okay, so let's go back. We're gonna fight some trainers. We are going to finish up the complex area, and this isn't a necessary thing I have to do. In this, you know, it's not a necessary thing, but I think it's kind of, you know, it's good to do. Get some XP. I think I've seen a lot of Nuzlockes end at Verbank Gym. Actually, one of the Pokemon YouTubers that I watch quite a lot is Original 151, and I love that guy. He is a huge inspiration to me. Vinny, if you are somehow watching this, how's it going, man? I am so thankful for your content. But one of the first things I ever saw from him was his Black 2 randomized Nuzlocke, and I am switching out immediately because this thing is going to fuck me up if I stay in. A single grass type move and that battle armor is not gonna matter. I am dying immediately. So we're gonna go out to Herc and we're gonna aerial ace this thing. But anyways, one of the first things I ever saw from Vinny was his Black 2 randomized Nuzlocke. It was just a solo series, and I think he lost once, or he lost at Verbank Gym to a Terrakion. And then he restarted, and I think he ended up losing again not too much later than that. But I've seen Nuzlocke's end at Verbank Gym. I've seen a lot of Pokemon die at Verbank Gym. And so I think always doing the Verbank Complex is a good idea. And Galvantula, okay, so let's go back out to you then. But yeah, I want to be, you know, safe. I want to be safe. Better safe than sorry. And okay, you're kind of worrying me. You're not gonna kill me, right? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm not dark type yet. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I think I may have spoke too soon. I think D9 might actually be a very. I think D9 is gonna be a staple in our team for a little bit. Chip Away too. Already learning that at level 14. Wow. Okay. Roar, not bad. Sorry, I know I'm speeding up a little bit, but I don't know why I'm like worried about time. We're not in a rush. We got probably about 5 minutes left in the episode, and then I will wrap it up. But yeah, I am honestly. So that's another thing. I don't think I've ever had a Tyranitar on a team of mine before. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go out to you. I can't be switched out? Oh no, okay. So, Bide should not do too much to me because yeah, okay, I'm fine. I'm probably fine. Let's go Chip Away. And hope this just kills. Oh shit, okay. What about, oh, well, never mind. Okay, you're dead. That's fine. Hitmontop. I am gonna switch out just in case. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little on edge after that death. I'm still really sad about that. I'm so sorry, Claydol. Wow. Man, that was the sad thing. It's like, I even talked about it last episode. I was really excited to, like, actually start liking Claydol. Because Claydol, I think, in my opinion, is a very forgettable Pokemon. That's a Pokemon that you see someone throw out and you're like, oh, that's easy. Like, Claydol, he's honestly kind of got a cool design. I think his color scheme especially is very, very cool. he's just, you know, he's not the most memorable Pokemon, right? He's not like a Pokemon that I feel like a lot of people strive to put on their team. Although maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. A fun fact that I think is really fun is that every Pokemon, like statistically, every single Pokemon is someone's favorite. And I think that's interesting. However, I don't like that for Pokemon like Bruxish or Enamorus. I am the top #1 motherfucking hater for those two Pokemon. Enamorus is just so stupid, man. I think the Weather Trio was so cool. I liked them a lot. And I'm so glad that canonically that thing went fucking extinct, because holy shit, I hate that thing with a passion. When I saw that in Legends Arceus, that's the one thing I do not like about Legends Arceus. Enamorus? Are you kidding me, man? What an awful Pokemon. That, and then Bruxish. Bruxish is Gen 7, I think? Or is it Gen 8? I don't know. But it's also just a stupid Pokemon. I will always be the #1 jump to hating on that fucking thick-lipped Pokemon. It's not even good for head because it has sharp-ass teeth. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. I saw that years ago, and immediately I was like, nah, ain't no fucking way. I couldn't believe my eyes. It looks like a fake Pokemon in like the worst way possible. There are a lot of fake Pokemon that are just so good. Bruxish is not one of them, and it's real, which is even more disappointing. Alright, once again, I am switching D9 the fuck out, because I do not want this thing dying this early on. If D9 goes down, I'm gonna be sad. I'm already kind of attached to D9, I'm not gonna lie. Pupitar is cool. I like Pupitar quite a bit. Are you using Tri-Attack on me? What? Damn. Oh my god, and you get the Para? You get the Para? Really? Okay. Well, Aerial Ace should fuck you up. Oh my god, you're lowering my attack. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is finish up the trainers in this area. We should only have like 1 or 2 more. And we are going to go back out to D9 really quick. We're gonna call it there. Probably take down the gym and Team Plasma next episode. We might even make it to Castelia if we're lucky. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get multiple episodes done today for you guys. I know I said in the last episode that the schedule for this is gonna be a little bit spotty since I'm in the middle of moving. But I want to actually, you know, get a lot more episodes out, right? Was that all of them? Was that all of them? Hell yeah, and we got Rock Smash. Okay, let's go back down. Oh fuck, okay. Oh my god, hello. You are gonna be great for experience. Oh shit. Oh my god, you have Arena Trap. This is really fucking scary. Oh no. Oh my god, okay. Guys, if I lose D9 here, please don't. Please don't. I'm gonna... Oh my god, please don't. I really hope this thing just has no good attacking moves. Stomp, okay. What is gonna be best? I think I'm just gonna have to, like, spam Screech and hope that I can lower this thing's defenses enough to kill it quickly. Wow, I can't believe there's, like, multiple Pokemon here with Arena Trap. Okay. Okay, you are lowering my defenses. That does not make me feel good at all. I'm gonna heal up. This is actually really nerve-wracking. Okay, you're still not doing a lot of damage. Is Bite or Chip Away gonna do more? Oh, shit! Okay, we don't have anything to worry about. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Okay, I think I vastly, like, counted Pupitar out way too early. D9 is... I think D9 is actually gonna come through for us. I did not think Pupitar... I just assumed the Pupitar would have awful stats until it evolved. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's gonna be amazing. Okay. Which I did not expect at all. Oh, you know what I also just realized? We're gonna have to do the Hollywood stuff next episode. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna end this episode here. I know we didn't get a lot done in this episode. We killed our starter. and we got a Pupitar, and we got some trainers out of the way. So next episode, we are going to get done with the Hollywood stuff. We are going to tackle the gym leader, and we're going to tackle Team Plasma. That's my goals for next episode. And I'm hoping that it will go good. Hopefully with no more deaths. Hopefully. It's not looking good that we are 2 episodes in the series, and I'm already at a death. So I'm just going to hope and pray that we don't have any more for a while. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. See ya!